We're going to talk about this, though. Here's a question. Would you let someone implant a microchip into your hand if you would receive $2,000 a month? A month in return for getting a chip put in your hand. You heard me right. We'll give you universal basic income, basically. 2,000 euros, $2,000 a month, if you allow us to put a microchip in your hand. That's exactly what's about to happen as part of the rollout of the central bank digital currencies. That's a carrot for them to rope you into this mess. We'll get to that part of the story in a minute. The chip implantation process, not the corn chip, as Dan said in our chat, but a actual metallic tracking chip.
Shalom. Kohala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. The Bonaside teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord, when this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, what you sell your soul for $2,000, or in fact, what you sell your salvation for $2,000, man. In which this the trickery that this so-called white man Esau Edom is coming with, because this guy knows, man. Yeah, the so-called white man know the scriptures, and he know that if he get you Negro, Latinos, Native Indians, with you the biblical Israelites, you know, whether you like it, want to believe it, receive it or not, man. But if you take that chip, you're going to be destroyed, man. You see, and the so-called white man know that, so that's why he's going to come with many gimmicks and propaganda. His influencers and content creators and celebrities is going to come out to influence you to go down there and receive that mark, man. You see, even to the point where this guy is telling you that he'll give you $2,000 a month if you receive it, man. You know, this guy right here, he poses the question: would you let someone implant a microchip in you for $2,000 a month? Yeah, pretty much receiving basic universal income, man. You know, and that's going to be enough to snare off a lot of jakes, because a lot of niggas will go above and beyond for money, man. You know, you put money on, a lot of niggas took the jab because they was giving away money. You know, he's coming with that same vibration, but this time it's going to be intense, because this is an agenda that he's trying to forge, man. You know, the juice was just something that was like a trailblazer for the sea hill, man. You know, because even when you consider that juice, you know, he cut off certain luxuries if you didn't have that jab in you, man. You know, you can do certain things, and then ultimately look what it turned out to. This nigga created a series called Die Suddenly. So how much more for when you take that sea hill? How much more you think you niggas are gonna be dropping dead? Scripture tell you in Revelation the 16th chapter how you was gonna receive a grievous sore, man. You know, so a lot of people gonna be dropping dead because of this device, man. And the so-called white man Esau Edom is gonna use trickery to get you to get it, man. He's gonna use gimmicks, man. You know, this is the way this man operates, and you know that's why the prophets come out and give you warning, man. You see, we warning you of this nigga and his devices, his intents and purposes, so that you will be in the know. You know, because ultimately life is gonna gradually boil down to you having to make a decision, whether to serve Yahweh Shai or to serve Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and it's gonna be on you. You know, real quick, it's Proverbs 22:3. He say, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Yeah, and where you hide yourself at, man? Psalms 91, under the shadow of the Almighty. You see, you taking on the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, hoping for the Lord to have mercy on you and deliver you from this man's device, in which he is. The Lord tell you how he's not a man that he should lie. You know, but he said, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and not punish. Yeah, a simple nigga is not at all going to consider the wiles of the devil, man. You know, in fact, he's going to be taken by the devil, because the chip to a nigga is just the future. You know, it's a future of payments. This is just the future we living in. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it in my head. I want to be able to store my car by thinking about it. That's how a nigga going to think, man. You know, imagine walking up to your front door and you unlock it with your thoughts. That's a nigga for you, though, man. That's why that nigga gonna die, man. You know, because he rather serve Esau Edom than to serve Yahweh Shai. But here it is, in this society, it's gonna be in the same breath Well, a nigga gonna get the charagma and still be trying to go to church, man. Because they wasn't warned, man. You know? These pastors not warning you. It's even gonna be niggas, like Apostle Haas said, it's gonna be niggas that count with the charagma in their hand, holding post, man. Because ultimately they wasn't warned properly, man. Yeah, they leaders caused them to err. You know? But they go here because you can't serve two masters, man. And when you go into the word Mark and Revelations, the 13th chapter, it goes back to charagma. And one of the definitions for charagma would be a badge of servitude. You see? So this Matthew 6 and verse 24, no man can serve two masters. For either he would hate the one and love the other, or else he would hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon, you see? So it's a fork in the road here. You're going to have to make a decision. Who you going to serve? Either you're going to serve the so-called white man, Esau Edom, and go down and receive his mark. Or you're going to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua and trust in him, man, and wait for deliverance. You see? But you can't serve both. Because you're going to hate the one and love the other. Either you're going to love Yahushua and hate this system, or you're going to hate this system, or you're going to love this system and hate the Lord, man. You know? And you can say, well, look, I love the Lord. But the fact that you'll go down there and get that charagma shows that you hate him, man. You know, that's why you say they hearts. You say they honor me with their lips, but their hearts is far from me. That's going to pretty much show, man. You know, that fork in the road is going to cause a lot of division once this CHIP is pretty much implemented, man. It's going to cause divisions in families because you're going to have certain parts of the family that's going to be with the system and with getting this device. And you're going to have another part that's wholly against it, man. So there's going to be a clash, you know. And real quick, let's go here. This Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. He say, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Yeah, you got to have this armor on, man. Pretty much holding the spirit of the Lord. Because, hey, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it sheds light. It brings clarity to shit, man. So you're not taken by the snares of the devil, the gimmicks that this man is going to come with in order to forge his device. You're not going to be taken by it, man. You see, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to hit you before it even comes, in which he's doing that by the prophets. You know? Yeah, he said, put on the whole armor of the Most High that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And the wiles goes back into the trickery. You know, the gimmicks, the propaganda that this guy's going to come with. Even him trying to offer you $2,000 to get it, man. What the fuck is $2,000? You know, you blow through that shit in a month, man. You know, but that's enough to snare a nigga. A nigga banking on $2,000 a month. You know, that's you selling yourself for short, man. You know, but this is the way that the so-called white man Esau Edom. This is how he coming. This is how he's gonna try to get you niggas into taking his device. Yeah, scriptures tell you that he's seeking like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Real quick, let's grab that. 1 Peter 5 and verse 8. He said, be sober, be vigilant, Salaki. And to be sober is pretty much being under one doctrine. You cleaving to the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yeah, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And ultimately, he's going to do that, you know, by using his celebrities to pretty much influence you to go down here and to do things you ought not to, man. And one of those things is you receiving that chip. Hey, he already got little Duval out here promoting it, man. You know, it's going to turn to these rappers, these actresses, content creators, YouTubers. Everybody's going to be pushing this thing, man. Whether it be the rich pushing it to the poor or the poor pushing it out to the rich, whatever, man. But the devil is seeking whom he can devour, man. Because ultimately, that's what it's going to boil down to, you being devoured. You're going to be destroyed. Tell you that in Revelation, the 14th chapter. I believe like that's what it is, the 8th verse. You know how you was going to be tormented in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb, by fire and brimstone, man. So the Lord just going to burn you niggas up, man. You know? But hey, it's on you. Because the prophets went into this, and we constantly go into this, man. Showing you what the MOTB is, and showing that this man, hey, it's more clarity, man, because more articles is coming out, more videos is coming out, more people are talking about it. You see, more light is pretty much being shed on this device. You see, because ultimately it's a warning to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Indians, which, again, you the biblical Israelites, and salvation is on the line. And if you go down there and take that mark, well, look, you disqualified, man. You're going to die, man. You know, the Lord is going to destroy you. You saying real quick, we just going to go and get it. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it in the blue letter. There's Revelation 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, in which we often go into that word cause it, in which this is one of the ways he's going to cause you to go take it. He's going to indirectly force you to go down there and take it, man. You know, you go into the word cause it. Strong's G4160. It says to acquire, this definition E, to acquire, to provide a thing for oneself. Yeah, this nigga going to provide, because this chip is going to come as a form of salvation. It's going to be a way for you to continue in your luxuries, continue being comfortable, you know, in your comfort. It's going to be a way for you to for you to continue in your norm, because, you know, the roads leading to the chip, you're going to have, you know, the power might go out. Food is going to run scarcity. So the only way for you to continue buying and selling, you know, is for you to get this mark, man. It's going to be as a form of salvation. You know, verse definition F, it says to make a thing out of something. Let me see. Yeah, right here it says to constitute or appoint one anything, to appoint or ordain one that. So this guy is gonna pretty much make this thing a law. You see, definition H, to put one forth, to lead him out, to make one do something. You see, cause one too. So this is what this guy gonna do. He's gonna indirectly force you to go down there and take it, man, by compromising your convenience. And that's gonna be enough to get a nigga, man. You know? Oh, just going to that word mark to show you that it means a badge of servitude. Going back into that Matthew, the 6th chapter. Yeah, the word mark, in which you should know this by now. Strong's G5480 goes into charagma. And definition A, it say of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. You see, you go down to the Strong's definition, it says that's a badge of servitude. So it's showing you who you're gonna serve, man, if you was to receive this mark. Receiving it, pretty much you saying that you'll serve the so-called white man Esau Edom, and that you won't serve Yahweh Shai. You know, and that's why the Lord said that those that would not have me reign over them, bring them here and slam before me. The Lord's gonna kill you niggas, man. You know, Revelations 14 and verse 8. Matter of fact, verse 9, he said, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand, yeah, the forehead going into the Neuralink. You know, he said the same should drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he should be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You see, so this is your penalty. And we constantly go into this, you know, because we're given a constant warning. You know, and we're going to keep going into it, man. He said, hey, so you ain't going to have no cloak for your sins. You know, but hey, I just wanted to touch on that through the spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying to the elect and to those seeking salvation. To our Lord Yahweh Shai is always giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rahakwadash. Until next video, say Shalom, DTL, Bible Bow, Shalak, right on to America. Soon.